What's up, guys? My name is barryanakbarim and you're tuning into the barryanakbarim podcast where we talk about real life stories from real people. My name is barryanakbarim and click like, share and subscribe. Go to YouTube and Spotify and just type the barryanakbarim podcast. On this 18th episode of the podcast, I have a very special guest of mine. Every guest is special. This time is a bit different. Oh, you can hear him already. He's a childhood hero of mine. I've been listening to him on the way to school and with my mom, with my siblings and all in the car, and be like, oh wow, I want to be like him one day. I mean he plays a very huge role in my life, and I owe him a lot on that. But he's a former radio announcer, now an MC, now a business owner, and a father, very loving father, loving husband, and all that. We'll talk more about that, but without further ado, JJ,
what's up?
Welcome to the barryanakbarim podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Woo-hoo!
It's how we do it. It's like wow, the clap. See, that's robotic clap. they clap very like excited, then they stop at the same time.
Yeah.
Magic. But anyway,
you don't need the real audience for that,
course,
yeah,
of course.
Robot. Yeah. Wow.
But the real audience is always much nicer when you have a real audience.
Yeah.
You feed off the energy of the audience. When you have like anything like.
Nice.
So having the audience is always fun.
Nice.
I hate virtual. I tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But we live in a day and age where virtual is part of our reality now. So okay,
we can't do analog all the time. It has to go digital and all that. Yeah. So
yo,
JJ.
Yes.
How are you, lah?
Okay, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Good to be alive.
Good to be
Every day you're alive, you've got an extra day to do something different.
Nice.
So I'm alive. I'm good.
Cool.
It's been interesting. It's like you the thing you talk about. I left that station like Hitz 11 years ago. So that's long.
Yeah.
But yeah,
how tiring is it from waking up early morning?
not tiring at all.
Is it?
To get out of the schedule is very easy. To get into the schedule is tough because you see, nobody is supposed to wake up that early. I don't care. Nobody's supposed to wake up that early. Being awake at 4 in the morning, getting getting ready, going into the studio by 5:30, on air at 6. It doesn't make sense.
6 to 10.
Yeah. So for me, the getting out of it was very easy. The timing of it.
Well, how do you take your break time then for breakfast and all that?
We in between songs.
Huh?
So we used to like buy food.
No Grab last time, huh?
No Grab.
Food Panda.
So, no, because there's a cafeteria at the studio downstairs, right?
Okay.
So what we do is we buy the food, and then in between the songs. So when the song is playing, that's when you eat lah. Quietly eat, but
not inside the studio lah.
Of course not.
No, cannot.
The boss will kill you.
Yeah.
So we never. So we ate between songs, but also we can eat after the show lah. So after the show, we normally take a 30-minute break before we continue doing all the other work that we have to do.
See, that's the life.
Oh my
radio
God.
announcer.
We're doing this in the morning, so my sinuses are acting up. So if you're all wondering like why the fella acting so weird like that, my sinuses is acting up. Okay, just in case.
Don't think macam-macam lah.
Itulah teruk punya orang.
Alright, JJ.
Yo,
what does JJ stands for?
It's a question a lot of people like
frequently asked questions.
It's Johann Jochen. So it's a German name. My father named me after a Formula 1 race car driver.
Oh, is it?
So the Formula 1 race car driver's name is Jochen Rindt. So my one is Johann Jochen.
So are you into F1 now?
I've always been before, but I've stopped. You see, my favorite F1 driver, everybody would be Michael Schumacher, but I was Mika Häkkinen. I really like Mika.
Yeah.
I like the way Mika drive, and I remember one of the overtaking maneuvers Mika did in Spa-Francorchamps, one of the racetracks, long time ago.
Yeah.
So I'm a Formula 1 fan, but not now. I haven't watched Formula 1 in a while. They've changed so much rules. The cars look so different. So like I don't understand already. Football also, don't.
MU, right? You're an MU fan, right? So what do you think of MU now?
Hopeful of what they're doing.
Hey, they're doing good now.
They are finally playing as a team. So before this, they were individuals, but not playing as a team. So finally, they're playing as a team. When you play a team and you have a string of wins, then your confidence goes up. So when your confidence goes up, you're not doubting yourself while you're playing. So when you don't doubt yourself when you're playing, you have better chances pop up.
Correct.
You don't overthink.
Correct.
So when you're down, that's when it's hardest to pick yourself up. But once you're in a flow of good runs, it's like if you're wondering what's going on right now, this is the day where United just beat who yesterday?
I forgot.
I forgot. United beat Crystal Palace. So
Crystal
United
Palace
beat Crystal Palace 2-1. On the same day, Liverpool lost to Wolves 3-0.
Yes, and Arsenal lost to 1-0 to Everton.
Exactly. So you think of it, it's 1 year ago, Liverpool fans are laughing at Manchester United. It's just 1 year change and not much difference. It's just confidence.
You're poking fun of the Liverpool fans.
I'm not poking fun. I'm just highlighting the fact that things can change based on confidence.
Correct.
So if your confidence is high, you can do anything.
Yeah.
And you get better and better. But at the moment, Liverpool's confidence is not as high because they're slowly doubting themselves. So when you doubt yourself, you see your team play lower.
Yeah.
When they're confident, they'll play higher. That.
Yeah. Do you think that Mane's departure is the main reason why?
It's not the main, but one of the thing because there's someone else supposed to fill that role.
Nunes.
But Nunes, you see, Mane and Salah had a good understanding. They didn't
chemistry is there.
Yeah, they didn't have to look at where each other is. They kind of roughly knew.
Yeah.
So that's what they had, and that takes time to build.
Correct.
So that was not an overnight thing. They built that team for a while. So of course, change of dynamics, things can change.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean stuff like Ronaldo leaving United made United better.
True.
Leaving doesn't mean anything. It's just the dynamics, the confidence, and stuff like that.
How do you feel as a Man United fan when Ronaldo announced that he wants to go to Man U and then
where do you want to go?
Yeah, when he wanted to
I
go.
was excited for it because I was just excited for it but then after that the collaboration between the players weren't there. So and I'm a huge Solskjaer fan. So I could not find fault in him But everybody's like, his fault. So okay lah.
Yeah.
Did you build this table yourself?
It's my uncle's, by the way. Shout out to my uncle, Mac. He's building this. Yeah.
From tray pellets.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. Cool.
Dope.
You're the first to notice this. JJ.
What do you mean? It's there. It's obvious.
It's obvious lah. But people never ask.
Pellet.
So
this is what you call upscaling or not recycling. It's
upscaling lah.
Upscaling. There's a word for it. Repurposing. Alamak, dah tua. Words all not coming. Repurposing.
I
like it. I like it a lot. Can sell it online. Show people buy one.
Yeah. Oh, can suggest this to my uncle.
No. Okay. I follow weird things on YouTube.
Okay.
One of the people I follow does this.
Oh, is it?
He looks for pellets, and then finds
repurposing it,
grades, and makes tables and stuff and repurpose it. So I'm talking about crazy, He found a pellet. With the pellet, he grind all, and then after that, he made the top base. And the stands, the legs, he bought online because the client wanted to buy online.
Right.
The client is selling this thing on. He sold that table for 1,200 pounds.
Pounds? Oh, okay. It's not
dollars. Dollars or pounds? I know, dollars or pounds.
Okay.
Either way. Okay. But it from this 1,200. So
nice. Yeah.
Tell your uncle sell 500 pun orang beli.
Yeah.
But he did a lot of weird things like he wherever the screw is, he plasters over with a thing. Then he puts acrylic, and then he smoothens the table.
Smoothens it. Yeah.
So it looks like wow, but it's actually from this.
Yeah.
But the cool part is because of all this chalk all other, he leaves it on.
Yeah. I don't mind.
That's the one that gives it character.
The rustic lah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
I don't mind the chops. I don't mind the natural looking.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Sure, your uncle can make money. Hello, anybody mau beli? Us, his uncle.
Mac. Uncle Mac.
Uncle Mac.
Yes. Not sponsored, by the way. Yeah. All right. Hey, we haven't finished about MU lah.
Oh yeah.
His departure. How do you think?
I just think he came cool. Departure okay. Funny that he's playing in where he's playing
in
right
the league.
now.
Yeah, in the league where it's kind of questionable, he can play somewhere better.
No, he just wants. But it's. I think the weird part is I think he himself realized that there's only so much time more left.
Yeah.
For the peak of his career.
Yeah.
So cash in now lah.
Yeah.
So cash in now, make the money,
Yeah.
then become David Beckham lah. Go to US.
Yeah.
Buy a American football team, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's past his prime lah.
Yeah. I don't think he's past his prime. I think there's still a lot in him still.
Okay.
But
Okay.
cash in while you're on top. Don't cash in when you're bottom.
Yeah.
When you're on top, you cash in. You make the prime bucks. But if you pass that and then only you want to cash in, then
Yeah. Do it while he's taken lah.
correct. So cash in. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I mean, the brother needs to make his stacks, right? Go ahead.
Yeah.
No problem.
He needs to feed the whole family. The wife lah, girlfriend lah. Buy this, buy that. Hey, Ronaldo, I want a car. Okay. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Anyway, JJ,
Yo,
how do you find coaching so far, man?
I've always liked coaching. Like I tell you the truth. All the times in being on radio and whatever, if the only time any radio announcer felt like a celebrity was if they come to coaching. I mean Sabah Sarawak.
Yeah.
Serious, because Semenanjung people just look at you like, you know what I mean? But Sabah Sarawak people like, oh my god, you know, it was weird. So the only time I felt like a celebrity was coming here. But that being said, I like the not as stress rushing pace of Sabah Sarawak.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's behind. I'm just saying not as rushed.
Yeah.
That's all. So in that side, in the Klang Valley, you feel like you cannot stop.
It's fast paced.
You have to keep up with the pace, or you're just going to get left behind. So the pressure is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the whole. The vibe is good.
Yeah, the vibe is good. Nice. So your favorite breakfast? Sarawak laksa?
No, favorite food lah.
Favorite food, huh?
I really like Sarawak because the I like the flavor, the mix, and everything. But it's based on the broth lah. You go to the wrong place, the broth is like, I can get this in Semenanjung. Why are you serving me this? Okay.
He's talking about the laksa that we had just now.
Yeah, the quality is Semenanjung quality, not good. I want Sarawak laksa quality from Kuching.
Right.
But yeah lah, that was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So like that lah.
As a neutral, I'm gonna ask you. Penang or Sarawak laksa?
Penang laksa or Sarawak laksa? Penang curry laksa or Penang asam laksa?
Okay.
There's a lot of that's one thing. There's a lot of laksas.
A lot of laksas.
There's laksa Johor. There's so many laksas, and each of the laksas have its own unique taste to it.
Distinct.
So asam laksa is very fishy. If you're not a fishy person, you cannot hit asam laksa. The curry laksa, depending on who's making the curry, just like what we talk about Sarawak laksa, it's either thick or not thick. What's the ingredients you use, and all the other things you throw in, you know. So if you ask me to pick between curry laksa, it's good Sarawak laksa, I'll pick good Sarawak laksa. Sarawak laksa, but over curry, because curry is boring. I've tried really. Sarawak laksa is always nice because Sarawak laksa has that not sour, sour-ish. The taste, that sour palate to it that the other one doesn't have. The other one is just lemak and pedas.
I see.
So at least in my opinion lah.
Don't
agree
Don't get triggered.
I'm just asking. All you defenders of curry laksa, don't come after me.
Never. Sarawak laksa is still the best. Alright, JJ.
Yep.
I think everyone knows about your radio announcing job. So I'm gonna ask this more about your emceeing. How did it all begin?
emceeing is just because it's an offshoot of being a radio announcer. So people just basically, since you're a radio announcer, you can talk, then just do MC. So so the MC stuff I did because it's just offshoot of all the perks of being on radio.
Right.
It's good buddy.
Yeah.
Just to hold a mic and talk and entertain the crowd. But that being said, there's an art to it too.
Right.
And I'm very judgmental when I see certain MCs who are just reading off scripts or just going through the motions rather than really MC, because MC, it stands for Master of Ceremonies.
Correct.
You're supposed to control the ceremony. You're supposed to bring up the mood, change the mood, control it, not be controlled by it. So when I see people just going through the motions, I like, okay, whatever. But when there are 1-2 great MCs out there. For any event, they'll just light it up. So yeah. It's interesting.
I see. Hey, I've heard of this somewhere. I've heard of this from a podcast. These guys are wedding MCs.
Oh, okay.
And then they said in the line of everyone can be announcers. Okay, para hadirin sekalian, this. Going to announce the bride and the groom comes in. But what differs a good MC is how he or she entertains.
Correct.
The whole crowd.
Not only entertains. A good MC knows how to react to the crowd. If you say a good MC just entertains the crowd, doesn't mean there are crowds that are tough crowds.
Yeah.
A good MC will be able to manage that.
Define tough crowds.
Tough crowds, that means they're just not in there to just scream or chat and nothing. I'll just give you a...
Yeah.
So those are tough crowds. They are tough crowds. But a good MC will be able to break through tough crowds and give a good flow to the event. So the MC is not just entertaining. MC is supposed to make the event flow so that you don't realize it started and ended, because it's just a flow. If you're not as good as what you're doing in your MC, people can see the blocks of the stops, the gaps, the moments. There's no flow.
Yes.
So MC is supposed to make it flow. That's the only difference.
I see. All right. How was it? Have you ever encountered yourself in a hard and
But the
difficult
crowd
situation?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Hard crowds.
there's always going to be a tough crowd, and there's always ways of.
How do you break it?
How do you break it is simple. Just know who you're talking to, lah. The tough crowds are the ones. I mean, sometimes they're the serious kind of people. But if you know the crowds you're talking to, say, if you're emceeing an event and all of them are doctors, do your research and stuff about doctors, what kind of doctors are there, little jokes and stuff like that. That doctors only will laugh. No matter how tough the crowd, if you do your research, you'll be able to break through. But if you just expect to use the same jokes you use everywhere or that, it's not going to work. So do your research, lah. So how do I break through? It's just I know my audience. I know who I'm talking to.
Know your audience.
Yep.
All right. The best money that you have received.
Best money. What do you mean? MCing gigs.
Yeah, MCing.
For MCing gigs, the best money was I didn't want to do the event. I was tired, and so the clients wanted me to do. This was when I was on radio, and when you're on radio, you, like I told you, 4:30 in the morning, blah blah blah. So if the event's on a Thursday, Friday is so events normally finish 12 at night. You go back, by the time you can sleep, you time to wake up already. So it's I didn't want to do the event. So I remember the clients like, please lah, we want both of you, this one. Who was the partner? Okay, both of us lah. I don't know whether it was Rudy or Ian. I forgot.
Oh, either one lah.
Either one.
Yeah.
But anyway, so because I didn't want to do it, I said my fee is 15,000, and they said okay.
1.5.
Like, huh? And then they said okay. I'm like I should have asked for more because I didn't want to do it. I was tired and I didn't feel like doing that event. And so I thought, never, I just throw a big number. They would say yes, and then at least we still have a good relationship with the client, and then the client will be like, oh, maybe next time we'll hire you, kind of thing. I didn't expect them to say yes. Then they're like, yes, okay. For 4 hours, of course, I'm going to go, right? In 4 hours, you make that much kind of money. I'm like, party, let's go. So that's the highest I think for emceeing. If I'm not mistaken.
Right.
I think so.
Right. Memorable stories that you could still remember.
For what?
MCing.
There's too many for emceeing. Not much actually.
Yeah.
So the weird part about emceeing for me is I don't have any memorable MC stories.
Yeah. But radio, I'm sure.
Radio loads lah.
Yeah.
Because radio was part of everybody's lives.
Yeah.
We were there in your car every day when
Thank
you
you.
go to wherever you are.
Thank you.
So there's a lot of stories there,
Yeah.
and a lot of memories there, and
Yeah.
a lot of connections that were made
Mm.
till today.
Till
Like
today.
like when came here, I thought, okay lah, no one is going to recognize me unless I say who I am.
Yeah.
But no, on the first day itself, after what I did, went to just have a drink with the guys. Then someone like, hey JJ, I'm like, how you recognize me? I got hair already. Long time you never see me. How can you know? He's like, no. Sat down, had a chat. I'm like, I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect anyone to recognize me
Yeah.
after like so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, people still do recognize me
Yeah.
because I guess also I once in a while pop up on my socials like because I've had the laundry, right? I have this laundry. When I'm bored, I broadcast live on my laundry.
Yeah.
Just because I can chit chat with anybody who comes in and
Yeah.
just broadcast live. So the other day I had someone came up to me and says, "Hey, are you JJ?" I'm like, "Yeah, from TikTok." I'm like, "What?"
Oh.
I'm like, TikTok. TikTok is fun. I just
Yeah.
I'm not JJ from TikTok, but yes, I'm JJ who has a TikTok, and you've seen it, but it doesn't. Brains was not figuring that out. But yeah, so TikTok is interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of stories lah.
How do you find TikTok?
TikTok's algorithm is interesting.
Yeah.
It allows you to spread faster. So yeah, I like the algorithm of TikTok because I'm to be honest, whatever I do on social is just for fun. But when I do for fun, I'm talking real stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about things that people go through. A lot of people, most of the time on my when I go live, is they'll ask me advice, questions, stuff. So I'll answer based on my experience and give you the best answer I can.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to like some people want career advice, mental health advice, and all that. I just give whatever I know.
Yeah.
I don't have a right or wrong answer, but I have a point of view. So that's what I give. And that's what I do.
Right. I like the ASMR video that you made with on TikTok. The ASMR of you washing
the vacuum. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I don't understand TikTok's algorithm. So like that vacuuming video of just vacuuming has 4.2 million.
Yeah.
And then there are videos where you don't take time to edit and
put a lot of effort on it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's not as 4.2 million as just someone vacuuming.
Yeah.
So the algorithm is confusing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, whatever. I'm doing it for fun. I'm not doing it for anything. It's just for people to like. It helps with the recognition of the shop lah. So that's cool, and that's why I do that. But other than that, it's just for fun, not for monetary gains.
Well, I think it has a connection with what we've talked about earlier on. Luck.
Yeah.
Probably luck got the video viral.
I 100%. It's luck and just the right time that people watching it at the same time. So I believe in when it comes to like TikTok, it's if you watch it and then someone else if you watch it and you don't follow me, your friends it'll pop up in their FYPs.
Yeah.
So because you watched it, and then they pop. But if everybody starts, it's just so happened everybody opened at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it was a short video, so no one goes like, "What's this? What's this?" So it became very fast. It was like 4.2 billion for what? What? Why? Why? But but people like, do you make money from that? No. TikTok, where you got money? 4.2 million is nothing. It's like. Yes, and then how can I help you?
Yeah.
They don't. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's just for the views lah.
Yeah, it's just for the views. Even like you go live on TikTok. Sometimes people throw like gifts and all. I always say thank you very much, but in my mind I want to say don't waste your money because that gifts people throw. They TikTok charges them what, RM1 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The person who gets the gifts only get what 1% of that. So why waste your money? Why are you giving this to TikTok? So when I see things, I'm like, why are you giving TikTok money? You are giving money. I'll show you my bank account. You scan and you give me. You know what I mean? Don't send me fake flowers and stuff that I cannot use. But yeah, so that's TikTok lah.
TikTok
It's
lah.
weird.
All right. Since we talk about
Excuse me.
no worries. Since you talk about the laundry lah, how did it all begin, dude? Like,
The laundry started because I knew the owner of the franchise. So when the owner of the franchise started off the first time, I spoke to him and I liked his concept, worked with him a bit here and there, and I said eventually one day I'll buy into the franchise. So when MCO hit, I was looking around for businesses that were still running. So it was restaurants. I don't know how to cook. No, I don't know how to cook. I don't want to waste my time cooking. There's too many overheads there.
correct.
Capex, OPEX too high. Don't want. So I looked at the other possibility was a laundry that was still running. So I'm like, okay, that's a good form of income, passive income, so that I don't have to pay attention to it. If money comes in, it's like a bit of money, so it's good. But yeah, so it's just more of a passive income thing. And that's why I did the laundry. But the reason why I joined him is I like the concept of it. It's cashless. It's purely cashless. There are also elements of a service where there'll be a staff there where you can just drop off your laundry and people wash dry for you, and then just call you back. Done. Then so you can literally drop, go eat, they come back. Oh, done already. Thank you. Balik. So that's the idea of it. That's why I did the laundry. It's just for passive, and it works even though I'm not there.
Like you're here now.
Yes,
the laundry still works.
It still works. It still works.
How long already?
The laundry 1 year.
1 year.
So I started it 2021 December. December. So like the 28th of December. Towards the end, I just opened it up. Then January started full running it. So technically a year and a bit for the first laundry. The second shop opened up in February or March. I've got two. So I got two shops in the franchise.
I
the
see.
franchise has more. 30 something, 40 something.
So you're running two shops now. Wow.
It runs itself.
Right, it runs itself. But there are moments where you need to be there. Right?
Of course. No, at the start I was there every day. I was there cleaning up the place and all. So, and people could not register because they'll come in, talk, have a conversation, and then they realize who I am. They're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "It's my shop." Like, but why are you mopping all? I'm like, "It's my shop." I mop lah. What's your problem? So the disconnect, because people like, wow, but you are celebrity. Why are you doing this? I'm like, celebrity still mop clothes lah. They mop floor and wash clothes. So shut up. Get off.
Still human being, right?
Yeah.
Normal human being.
So and I don't think I'm a celebrity lah. So I'm like, whatever lah. So the disconnect was quite funny while I was mopping. I get a lot, but I was there so often till I made friends. I like talking to people. I made friends with everybody there, from the cleaner of the roads, the garbage guy. Everybody became my friend. So I'm like, yay.
Nice. Awesome. All right. So, JJ.
Yo.
You're a father now.
Yeah.
A father. You run your business and you're an MC as well. How do you juggle in between all this, man?
The question how is the simple thing. Why are you doing it? So if you're doing it, if there's a good reason for doing it, the how never pops up.
Okay.
You always find a way. So my why, if I doing it, is for my family. Like you just said, father. I'm a father, so I've got my responsibilities as a husband and as a father. So why is I'm a father, I got to provide. So how is I'm a father, so figure it out. There's no right and wrong way.
There's no manual book for it.
There's no manual. Just do. I'll be like, you are your own limit. So you place limits on yourself as how far you can do and whatever you can do. So push yourself lah until you're comfortable enough. But don't push yourself too far until you burn out and crack.
Break yourself.
You have to understand your own limitations and don't do things that will hurt yourself. But push as far as you can go. Like that.
Right. Awesome. All right. Radiooh.
Oh, the app.
Yep. How's it now?
It's okay. It's you see, I there was a lot of hiccups with that app. I launched it with a big plan, and then something happened. I could not. Then when I was just picking up momentum, my father-in-law got sick, so I stopped everything to nurse him back to health. That took me about 6-7 months. So I dropped everything, so there's no momentum on it.
Right.
And then by the time that he was okay, I was like, okay, let me try start it up again and build up momentum again. Then MCO hit. So I'm like, because I don't have huge budget to do advertising and stuff like that. But the idea, the concept of the app is I think through my experience in radio is what people need.
Yeah.
So that's why I created it. Because think of it, the main reason if you're a listener when it comes to radio, and people like, no, I don't want to listen to radio anymore. I'll ask them why. Tell me what is the thing you don't like. So the don't like is either I don't like the DJ, I don't like the music, or I don't like the ads. Those are the three complaints you normally get. What if you as a listener can actually pick that? You go, I can pick. I want to listen to this DJ. I want to listen to this genre kind of music and this kind of ads only. If you can pick all that, there's nothing not to like.
Yeah.
So and people say then just do a podcast. No, podcasts and radio is very different.
Yeah.
So podcast is long form content. Radio is small bites of information.
Correct.
Interlaced between music. So if someone who's not good at talking like this, a podcast is very daunting and intimidating for them. But if I tell them like, look, you just need 5 segments of 5 minutes maximum. You can do minimum 20 seconds also can, but 5 segments of that, upload it, and the music will be put into, and then you got a radio show. People like, okay, I can do that. So that's what the app is done. So as an announcer on the app, anybody can start. Just imagine YouTube for radio. So it's a YouTube. You start your own channel, right? So as an announcer, you just focus on content. What you want to provide. What you're going to put up there.
Yeah.
You don't focus on the music because you just pick what you can pick is the genre and the language. You cannot do anything else. Then as a musician, as long as the song is original, your original song, you can upload it into rotation. So it will appear in rotation. So that way, if let's say your genre you put up is rap and English, all right? And someone in America does a show, rap English, your song could appear in their show, American show. It's I don't want boundaries for music. Music should just be either good music or bad music. That's about it, right? So the musicians just upload, and when they upload, they also can put in a link to their websites. They can put in the link to their Spotify or whatever, wherever they make money for the music, because they're uploading for free. I'm not paying them anything. So it's their music, right? So I said, I created a place where the link will pop up when the song is playing for the people like, oh, who's this? I like that. Let's follow them. Find different links for them. So I created that way. And last but not least, then it's the listeners lah, like the choice to pick what they want and where. And that's what I'm doing lah.
I see. How many contributors have contributed for the app?
I don't know, because the crazy thing is you can upload a show and then delete it. If you want to lah. So I've had people upload and then delete the show. Upload then delete show. I'm like, because all shy, because all new. Everybody's like nervous about it. So the content that's still there a lot is mine. I'm like, okay, I do my shows. How I do my shows is this, because I want to have a caller, right? And it's not easy to just have a caller. So I use technology that I have, and one of the things I told you, I go on TikTok. I have a topic I want to discuss. All right, on TikTok live, I'll just discuss the topic, and then like, okay, anybody wants to contribute, then you just have to come up live with me. You come out live to me, it sounds like a caller. So I just put in, and then I cut up the whole interview or the conversation of the topic, place it in the right places, and then I've got a radio show.
Nice.
So I record my radio show through TikTok and upload it to the app Radio so that other people can hear. And I call it's called Radio, RADIOOH. It's because it's radio out of home.
Nice.
OOH.
OOH. I see.
That's why it's radio. I know a lot of people. Oh, I thought it's radio.
Correct.
Like
Yeah.
everybody thinks that. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. It's basically out of home because I broadcast from my phone.
Very fun.
I don't need too much. I can broadcast from my phone.
Just plug and play, and there
Yes.
you go. Right. I see.
But of course, like you want to sound better, you have
Yeah lah.
equipment. You sound better lah. Your
Yeah.
phone is not as clear because you got a
Correct.
lot of white noise around.
Right.
Yeah, there's no cancellation for it.
Correct.
But if you want to make it sound better, just have equipment. That's it.
Yeah. Just put your equipment. Sounds
Correct.
Good, and you're good to go.
And it's not that expensive. If you think of it nowadays, if you go on Shopee or stuff like that, you can buy a dual lapel mic
Yeah.
for 140 ringgit.
Yeah.
So in other words, the receiver goes to your phone, and then you got dual mic, and you can walk anywhere and do the interview. You can sit under a tree at a mama or something like that and do a real interview with no worries.
That's the content already.
Yeah, exactly. And the fun part about the difference sometimes I say between visual content and just audio content is some people are uncomfortable with visual content. To be on visual because they're very
Shy.
conscious of themselves. So they're like, "Nama lah," you know. Audio people tend to more relax and you can hear their true colors sometimes.
Yeah.
And especially, I keep telling people with the lapel mic, the start of the conversation always is very formal, and after a while they forget that the lapel mic is there, and then you suddenly revert to normal self. No need to until they realize, oh, mic is there. Then you see the tense up again. It's just because if you see this, some people get intimidated.
Oh yeah.
Some people can't handle it. But yeah.
I'm a camera shy, to be honest. I'm very conscious about myself. Why do I look like that? Why do I smile like that?
It's good and bad saying that. See, good meaning you are looking for ways to improve. Bad is you're judging yourself for the wrong reasons.
I judge myself a lot lah.
Yeah, but for the wrong reasons. If you want to judge for yourself for hey, I could have asked that question better, or if I could have tweaked that angle better, that one can. But if you want to judge yourself on things that you cannot change, like how you look, then that's stupid. Right? But listen back, look, judge on how you can improve. 100%. I did that from the time I started radio until I left the radio. For 17 years, I listened to myself every day. And I listen to myself in a way where I listen like a listener, not as in just listen to myself. So after the show, I take the recording of the show, I listen to myself and see whether the message went through, whether I managed to explain the thing properly, and I check on it. So once I checked everything, if there's something I can tweak and get better, I do it. So
do you get your family members to listen?
No.
It's just you.
Just me. But honest lah, you have to listen to it honestly. You have to listen to it like you don't have the prep. You don't have all the questions and anything. You just, what is going to happen in the show? I don't know. Listen. So see whether the information gets through. Because sometimes when you're excited and you're talking, you don't really realize that sometimes a few things you forgot to say. And then the pure message doesn't get through. And then if you notice that, the next time you go, okay, I must check myself on certain things, or change my pace of conversation, or go faster at certain points. You can tweak a lot of things to get better. So listening to yourself, not a problem. Judging yourself for things you cannot change, problem. Okay?
Okay. That is something that I want to take home with. Just listen to myself after this and to improve myself on that.
Good. Looking forward to you improving. Bro.
Thanks bro. Alright. Okay. What would your advice be for future MCs or future radio announcers or future business owners out there?
Just do it lah. No, it's
like everything else in life lah.
Like I said just now, you are your biggest limit. You stop yourself from doing what you think you can or cannot do. Be realistic about your dreams. I'm not saying, like me creating this app Radio, I have ridiculous dreams about what it can achieve. Okay, and I'm realistic about it. I know for a fact that it's not going to go anywhere fast. Like YouTube itself. You know when YouTube started, no one used it. For about 10 years. Only the people, the community who likes creating videos used YouTube. Then Google bought it, then everything changed. So I'll keep doing what I think is important, because I think it's, for me, I believe the app I created is the future of what radio should be.
Yeah.
The current format of radio is too archaic. I feel it's old, because that's why a lot of people are spinning off and moving to podcasts and moving to Spotify and stuff like that. It's because I got a choice. I want to listen to them when I get in the car, not you tell me at 6 to 10 only I can listen to them. So that's why I created this, to change that. So I solved all the things that people don't like about radio, and then now you can enjoy what you like about radio at your convenience. So I believe it's going to go far, but I'm realistic about how slow it's going to be. So I go for it. I just did it. It's risky. Then starting the laundry business, I didn't know anything about it, but now I know a lot. I helped my friend start his own laundry last year. But if I didn't do it, I wouldn't know. So whatever you want to do MC gigs and stuff like that, do it. You get your foot in. If someone says, I'm a new MC, I want to get into a gig, look for one of those small gigs, like a mall announcement, and then you're like, you're shy lah. If you want to straight away go into MC and get the big gigs, then you're not going to do it. So you got to work your way up. You got to find the art, get better, and people notice you, and you get the bigger gigs. So don't try do straight the big gigs. Do the 100 ringgit gig. Do the 100 ringgit gig. Because the big guys won't do the 100 ringgit gig. Do the 100 ringgit gig, learn, fine tune your art, and get better. So the problem is, most of the time people, I want to jump in and become Tony Fernandes. Rather than seeing how long Tony Fernandes had to work before becoming Tony Fernandes. So that's the problem. So just jump into it. Do it. Don't think.
Don't think, just do.
Just like what Maverick said. Don't think, just do. Rooster flies.
Which is true. Don't think, just do.
So because when you overthink, like you just said, you doubt yourself. And then you start criticizing for yourself for stupid reasons. I smile funny. What? That's how you smile all the time. You just don't see yourself.
I don't see myself in a third picture.
Correct.
Third view. Just brush it off.
Funny. Don't overthink. It's not that good.
All right. Okay, JJ.
You.
What are your goals? Your short-term goals?
5
years lah.
5 years goals is seriously. I wouldn't mind opening a few more laundries.
Nice.
But I want to focus on opening it in apartments itself. So the whole apartment, then just a small 3-machine setup. That's what I want to do. So that one I've got to work with developers less. Something. I want radio to work. I want more people to use it, both as listeners and also as DJs creating different content, or even musicians putting it up. Because what is provided there is music that you don't hear commercially, because it's original artists uploading. So the big guys, I'm not going to put it there. Right? So you'll hear music that you never heard before, and suddenly like, oh, this is quite cool, and discover new songs. And for listeners to try and start using it, because with that, then only I can get investors. With investors, then I can build the thing to what I want it to be. Because at the moment, it's just 20% of what my dream for it is. I don't have the budget to build my ultimate dream, so I built something that works. So the concept works. Now I just have to build something bigger. And and world peace. No, just kidding. I do want world peace.
Of course.
I want us to stop being so. Two things. I want us to stop being so sensitive, and I want us to stop being so insensitive. Just the middle ground. Because the sensitive is the cancel culture. The insensitive is the I don't care. I'm going to say whatever I want and hurt you. So we need the middle ground. We need to be there. It's like, and unfortunately, if you look at things, if this podcast is a podcast, if I get angry and throw the mic down and walk out, sure, that one gets better than someone's talking about real facts.
Surprisingly, huh?
Because hate travels faster. The algorithms in all socials work that they realize hate creates more emotions, more interactions, and more makes people stay longer. So they feed hate more than happy things
Yeah.
because hate works,
Damn.
unfortunately. So until we change that culture, so currently that is the culture. But
Yeah.
if everybody starts rejecting hate, I don't want, angry, don't want,
Mm.
that culture will change. Algorithm will, this is not the thing now. Now I start pushing all the happy things.
Yeah.
So we have to change the algorithms.
Yeah.
But we are humans who love destruction.
We love to see people suffer.
Yes, it's.
Hey, I think it's true, lah, bro.
Yeah.
Because I incline more towards, I love watching dashcam videos. Oh, accident!
Yeah.
Another accident.
Yeah.
Oh, I love feeding myself on that sort of video.
So you
Yeah.
feed, and then suddenly the algorithm will feed you more, and then people people like destruction, so it
Yeah.
goes.
Hey, it's funny, yeah.
So anger sells at the moment. I want my kids to live in a society where a good deed is not viral. Nowadays it's like, wow, see the guy is so good. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, that's how humans being supposed to treat each other.
Yes.
It shouldn't be special. It should be normal.
Yeah.
But no,
No.
now good deeds is.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want. I want them good deeds is just like everybody does it.
Correct.
Nothing special there. So I want the world to be that.
Positivity seems like it's not a normal thing to do
No.
now these days. Yeah.
It's not at all. And like I said, I go on my TikTok. I talk serious stuff. I talk serious stuff. I joke about things. I have fun, but it's not abrasive, viral.
Yeah.
So the people who now go viral and big on socials, I see that the people who start off being very mean, but then slowly after they get their numbers, they start to change. I found my right way now. I'm getting better because you did the mean thing because you wanted the numbers.
Yes.
But that's your core base already. You got the mean people there, so you can't run away totally from nice.
Yeah.
That's why I respect what Mr. Beast is doing. Mr. Beast is nice all the way. I don't think he started being mean. So, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And he's helping so many people.
Yeah.
Well done.
He helped 1,000
Blind.
men.
Mostly it's like, so what it, for people who don't know, Mr. Beast cataract surgery. And the cataract surgery is it's a 10-minute procedure that not a lot of people can afford. So he helped 1,000 people see just because he had the money to help. The funny part is people got angry of that.
Huh? Yeah.
Yep, people got angry saying you're taking advantage of poor people out of this. But the weird part is I don't hear anyone getting angry at the system. Why is a simple 10-minute procedure not available for everybody? If you can help people see. Because somebody has to make money.
Yeah.
So that's my problem. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I believe, like, one of the crazy ideas I had is like creating a system of merit. So if you watch John Wick, you've seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
You know that gold coin?
Yeah,
There's
the
no
gold coin.
there's no value to it. There's no currency to it.
It's just a coin.
It's a coin. Is you do something for me, you get a coin from me.
Yes.
One favor.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine if we as a society, like if I can talk for a living, if I help someone with the talk, I get 1 credit. But if a roof builder is part of the society or so, I can use that 1 credit to fix my roof because I helped someone's out. So then you see the poorer people who, if people who are in a hard position and they're only good with their hands, maybe I can help clean your house. Then with that, someone who plants veggies go, okay, you're cleaning his house, I give you food. So the community helps each other. I know a lot of people, very socialist, Marxist. I'm like, no, it's something that we need to do. Like I said, all wars are started by, unfortunately, religion or money. And that's the sad part. If money is not a problem already, people will be more nice to each other.
Yeah.
We're not, because we are in debt, or to survive you have to have that piece of paper. It's weird, like it's a weird thing, lah.
Yeah.
For me, I don't like the society that the capitalist society that we live. I rather have us helping each other, like back in the days where everyone in the kampong helps each other. Everyone knows who does what.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own skill set. Everyone, if someone's in trouble, everyone tolong.
Yeah.
And because of that, they didn't need to lock their doors, because if a stranger walks in, everybody knows everybody's family, and like, that's nobody's family. Who are you?
Yeah.
So everyone looks out for. But now we don't even know our neighbors.
Yeah.
Our next door neighbor, we don't know what they do.
Yeah.
We sometimes don't know what their name. We don't smile at them. So that's why the society is so far away, because the internet has made the world closer,
Yeah.
but your neighbors further.
Ooh. Yeah. Harsh
So,
truth.
unfortunately, that lah.
Yeah.
But we've got to change it lah. I just want us to help each other out, and that's my biggest goal. I know you started with what's your short term goal. I gave you short term and long term.
Yeah.
I just want the society to change. I want people to help each other.
Nice. I mean, you are an agent of change. Yeah.
All of us are. All
Yeah,
of us
are.
have the ability to change.
Yeah.
It's just, do we have the capacity and the willpower to do it?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Let's just hope that we can reach global peace.
Ah.
Yeah. But sadly, when, you never know.
When money is abolished.
Oh, that's difficult, dude.
Why? Because we've put value to things.
Yeah.
So like what we're doing here, what's the value of it?
Yeah.
People will say value. Oh, when you say value, always you think money.
Money.
But my value is, what are you learning from this? That's value.
Yeah.
There's value to that. So if we can survive in this world where values are more stronger than that piece of paper to get things done, we'll be better. But no, we are, oh no, I'm better than you because I got more money. No, you're not.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I just brought you to church there, man. It's my sermon. I hope you all like it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that is JJ's sermon, by the way. It's Sunday morning, by the way. Yeah. JJ, where can we find you on your social media?
Most of the time, I'm JJ on air everywhere. So it's either JJ_on_air because someone took JJ on air, or it's just JJ on air. One word. So JJ_ON_AIR. AIR. Just look for it. I'll be there. I'm on TikTok, Insta. I reply as fast as I can.
Yeah.
I don't reply like this. How this happened lah?
Yeah.
Hey, JJ can do. Can? Oh, I didn't believe you replied. I'm like, why you asked?
I won't believe that you're gonna reply me, bro.
Why?
No
You
way.
ask what?
I mean, you're JJ though. JJ, the guy, the JJ.
You ask, I reply. Done lah. No big deal.
Damn.
No big deal. I'm a simple guy, dude. I'm human. Like, and one of the things I told him is like, remember, you don't owe me anything. I want to remind you this, but you owe the next person something. If you're in a position to help someone else, and you say no, then you've done this wrong.
Yeah.
You don't owe me anything. You just owe the next person. Make sure you do it.
Yeah, those who say no, you hear that? Yeah. No.
It's true. If we work that way, we'll be so much better. But unfortunately, we are not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's change that.
Yeah, let's change that. Yeah. And like I said earlier on, I couldn't believe that he said yes to this podcast. I'm very grateful to have my childhood hero. I've been saying childhood hero since last night when I met him. Yeah, you are the hero, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
Thanks. I appreciate it. I just a reminder to everybody. Like, remember, I've called all kinds of names, hero, legend, but I'm all that because you all allowed me to be with you in your cars. You picked me, so I appreciate that. Because if you didn't pick me, then I'll just be. This conversation wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So it's a two-way thing. You're grateful. I'm grateful. Good.
Nice. Awesome. All right. So that's the end of the podcast. Episode 18 with JJ on air.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and share this with all your friends.
Yeah.
Especially people who are very mean, because you want them to be nice.
Yes.
Okay, I'm talking to you, mean fella.
Be nice, everyone. Be nice. All right. So the barryanakbarim podcast, it's on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Subscribe and like and share if you love it. Leave us comments and see you next episode. Bye.
See ya.